Hi, my name is Samir. In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate how to prepare a simple homemade meal that includes broccoli, garlic bread, and Cedar plank salmon. This video is intended for beginner home cooks who would want to learn an easy recipe they can make at home. And you can find more of my work on my website, samirshrivastava9.wordpress.com. Go. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to cook some Cedar plank salmon. Alright, so the first thing you need is a Cedar plank board. We're also going to incorporate some garlic bread in the mix, right? I got this one, this brand. It's from Aldi's. And we're going to be using salmon, which I got from Costco. And we're also going to throw on some olive oil with a couple of spices, some salt, and a little bit of vegetables in the mix. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to place the broccoli into a bowl and we're going to fill it up half with water. And then we're also going to cut a little bit of the mushrooms, right? We only need to add in a couple of mushrooms. We got to heat it up for 5 to 10 minutes, so we're going to put it on medium. And we're also done with the mushrooms. We got to saute both the mushrooms and the broccoli, but we can only do that after the broccoli is done finishing. So in the meantime, I'm going to show you how to do the garlic bread. We first got to use a little bit of olive oil. So we're going to drizzle a little bit like this, right? And use a knife to spread it out, right? After doing that, we're going to add some garlic powder, right? Oops, messed that one up. And then we're going to add a little bit of cheese, too. Some mozzarella. There we go. I got to show it. After we're done making this, we gotta close it, and then we gotta wrap it up, and then we gotta put it in the oven about 350 degrees for 10 minutes. Now we're gonna start with the main dish, which is our salmon, right? And since we're making it on a cedar plank, the first thing we gotta do is put the cedar plank in a bowl of water. In this case, I'm using this thing, which holds the cedar plank. And the reason we do this is because when we put the fish in the oven, we don't want the cedar plank to get burned. So we got to leave it in the water for about 10 to 15 minutes. It should look something like this. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is marinate the fish, right? We're going to start with some olive oil. And then we're going to add some salt and pepper. I think I added a bit too much there, but it's okay. And unfortunately, you're going to have to get your hands dirty because we're going to have to rub it over the front and the back of the fish. So, yeah. All right, so now that the vegetables are done, we are going to saute them. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. Sprinkle it over the top like this. All right. And then we're going to add some garlic powder. And now we're going to add the broccolis. Watch out because the broccolis are wet, so they might jump at you. There we go. And then we're going to add a little bit of salt. And we're going to add a little bit of pepper. And now we're just going to saute them for a couple of minutes. And we're going to do the same thing with the mushrooms too. Alright, so now that we're done sauteing the vegetables, this is how the final product should look like. And now we're pretty much going to add the bread and the fish in the oven. So we're just going to move this. Hopefully slide the fish there. There we go. Alright, I'm going to just move it a bit. Just drag it there. So we're going to take the bread out after 10 minutes, and we're going to take the fish out after around 30 to 40 minutes. So after taking the fish and the bread out of the oven, this is how your finished meal should look like. In this tutorial, we learned how to prepare a simple homemade meal that includes broccoli, garlic bread, and Cedar plank salmon. If you enjoyed this tutorial, feel free to share it with others or try making the recipe yourself. You can also visit my website at samirshrivastava9.wordpress.com for more content. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.